Hey guys, today we're gonna learn how to create an injured system in our server. So first of all, we're gonna create this system in two videos. In this video, we're gonna only tell how to create injured system, and in the second video, I'm gonna tell how to create a corpse. Firstly, let's open Chrome. So we're gonna download and include. So search weapon config Samp in Chrome and open the repository of Samp weapon config. Tap on code and download zip, and after that open the zip and open our server directory and paste this weapon config inc in our Bono includes folder. We're gonna use weapon config to kill the player without the animation. I'll tell you later about it. So firstly, let's open our game mode. Let's remove these commands and let's remove this function too and add here set player health. So first of all, let's include our weapon config. Everything is working, and let's add some variable in our enum and add here PID. Let's get it here, player info player ID. PID is equal to sachet get field content ID 0 and add here UID, and that's it. We got our ID in this variable. Also, we're gonna create some more variable, so let's just add it here. Firstly, P health. We're gonna use it for our injured system. P health and sachet get field content. Instead of integer, we're gonna get it in float, and like this, and health. Some more info ID P pose underscore not this x is equal to, and let's get our position x. We're gonna get position because after dying we have to get the player coordinates and save it, so we're gonna get it here like this, and z y. Also one more a angle, so we're gonna add it a z and y. We don't have health, position x and y z, so we're gonna get p health. Also don't forget to add float here in position, also on health y c and a layer one, and yeah, everything is working. Let's go to our php my admin, and in our probably user structure, as you can see, we have 4 columns in our database. Oh yeah, one more column we wanna add is not this one. Here we're gonna add injured. It is also for injured system, so let's add it here. It's an integer variable, so we don't need to add float. Yeah, that's it. And 5 6 we need 6 column. And firstly, let's add injured. It will be integer and length would be 2. It would be 0 as defined 0, and second column would be health, would be float, so we don't need to put any length here. And here add 100, so we're gonna get the values from our database, so we have to put it here. And now position was x or not z x, and float, and the length would be no need of length. We're gonna put some coordinates here, which would be, yeah, you could add any coordinate here you wanna add. So we need to spawn the player here. Let's go to cmd. Also, why we added a weapon config? We added weapon config because we don't need extra animation on killing. Like when player got killed, it shakes the camera to upside and it got black, so we don't need it. That's why we gonna use weapon config damage player. So firstly target ID in the first param, then how many damage we wanna give, 300, then the sword ID would be player ID, and then weapon explosion and body part unknown, and it would be false. Oh, not fake pose, it would be false. And let's see, yeah, everything is working. So let's go to on player death. So in on player death, add if player info, not like this, player info, player ID be logged, then oh, not like this. So if player info, not player ID, player info, player ID be injured is equal to, not like this, 0, then let's just get it from here. Make it 1, else in the next video we're gonna make the code. So let's add only here our you are dead only text, color real red, you are dead, and is everything working? Yeah. So let's go to on player spawn. So after killing, then add if player info, player ID be injured, add, then get player position, get player pose, and here we're gonna add player info, player ID be pose XYZ. Also get player facing angle, and here we're gonna add a angle. Let's see, and we just gonna duplicate it and just change to S, and yeah, SCM player ID color radial red, and you are injured, call 911. Okay, or whatever we wanna add. Also I'm gonna add here set player health would be 100.0, and here player ID and this would be 0, set player alt. Okay, not like this. We're gonna add a animation here, which is this one, and probably that's it. Let's check it in our server. File or function not found. Oh yeah, one more thing, we also need sky plugin. Release Windows zip. We're gonna download this one, games folder here, and let's add it in our server.ch. Oh, it already has been there. So yeah, everything is working on this one. Else player info, player ID be health equal to, like this. We can see just set player health here and player ID and do it like this, and yeah, everything is working. One more thing, we're gonna not add this thing. Instead of spawn player, we're gonna use only this one. Now let's check it in game. Also we gonna change the sound, set damage sound, and set HP. Not getting positions, P pose B, probably because we are getting the clear pose here, the clear position here. Oh yeah, we forgot the C here, and here too. Yeah guys, so we found the error. We missed the S, it says. Also we're gonna create an injure timer 2. it is still spawning me here because we don't have a function, and it is 0 right now. Now it is work. As you can see guys, we are, but the one thing we can see that is not getting lower and we are dying, and everything else is working. One more thing to see is on player dead, something is here wrong. If 0 then do this, else you are dead. Also one more thing, add it here 0. This is the error. Let's log in. Let's also now set the damage sound to 0. So yeah, as you can see everything is working and we are spawning here. Oh yeah, set spawning 4 and everything should be 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Weapon 2 ammo, weapon 3 ammo. Okay, so we gonna add here our player info, player ID, position, and our positions. We gonna add our positions here, then Y, then Z, and our rotation, which is angle. Firstly, let's go to on game mode init, and add here. Here we're gonna add set damage sounds to 0 0, so the bell sound would be gone. Now let's add a timer here. So guys, let's go to here and add one more function which is injured, not injured timer, or nothing, it would be nothing, and here it would be public. Add here. Also don't forget to include for each file. If you don't have for each, then I'll give the for each include in my description, so download it from there. Then here add for each new, not like this, for each new I equal to player here. Then add here if player info, player ID, not player ID, it would be IP logged, and player info, player ID, not player ID, I and P injured. Firstly it checks is it the player login. If it's login, then check if he is injured, and if he is injured, then do this thing like this and get player health, and could be like this, and same.
If you play Minecraft, listen carefully. Suspicious SMP is live right now with a 24/7 online server, 0 lag, and an active community. Survival, PvP, grinding, building, events, everything happens daily. No toxicity, active staff, serious Minecraft vibes. If you want in, don't skip. Join Suspicious SMP right now. The Discord link is in the comments and the About section. Log in, play, dominate.
Just here add -1.0. Also guys, don't use for each under weapon config, else you will get many errors, so use it after then for each, and then everything will be fine. Also one more thing, let's go to on game mode init and add here set timer, and our func name, which is injure timer. Then interval would be 5000, which is 5 seconds, and repeating would be true. Now let's test our server. So this time we are not gonna get the bell sound, As you can see here, is getting low. Our health is getting every 5 seconds we're gonna get one health low. 100, then 99, then 98, like that. And if we do 7, set it to 0.0, then see the timer would not work because we added if it's injured then do that. So that's it for this video, guys. I am also gonna tell how to create cops in the second video of injured system. Also before it, I'm gonna showcase a system too. Wow.